Happy anniversary!
Blackccess problem solved.
Pony Rich, if we can get him in any of our Blackccess merch,
60 million followers.
we would sell out every shirt.
Easy.
Charge up what?
You got 2 minutes. Don't fumble it.
Penelope. Sorry, Mom.
You left us. Without a phone call, without a trace, without any way of contacting you?
Yeah, because that's how it had to happen.
So you say, yeah?
And Roman said he was going to take care of you.
Well, he couldn't really do that from his prison cell, could he?
Prison? What do you want from me?
Nothing. But if you make me choose, I'll choose her.
You're only doing this for Frederick, but you sure about this?
Hell no.
We need to prioritize ourselves first.
And I want to find that desire with you.
Look, I don't know your situation, but the fact that your old man's still out there means it ain't never too late. Till it is.
What up with the YouTube? What's good with y'all? What's up with everybody? I'll go by the name of DC, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Bel-Air Season 3, Episode 5. This is my thoughts, my review, my recap, my opinion about the episode, and how I felt about it overall. If you like Bel-Air content like me, and you like the videos I upload and create, hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm. Hit that post bell notification button to get updated on all content I post on my channel, and leave your comments down below in the comment box. Overall, this was another great episode as usual, and I can't front. Bel-Air has low-key been on a hot streak if you ask me. In my opinion, they 5 for 5. I haven't seen episode 6 yet, but these first 5 episodes have been fire. Bel-Air has been killing it ever since season 3 came out. They 5 for 5 if you ask me. Now I'm gonna start this recap off first with talking about Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil. Shout out to them two, bruh. Shout out to Uncle Phil and shout out to Aunt Vivian. Because man, these two characters is literally showing us the representation of what black love's supposed to look like. Uncle Phil and Aunt Vivian definitely represented black love in this episode, bruh. But it wasn't easy for Uncle Phil and Aunt Vivian to get on the same page with each other because they was going through some stuff in this episode. Phil and Vivian did not start episode 5 off on a good note, to be honest, because in this episode, we found out that Uncle Phil slept on the couch after Aunt Vivian came home from the club drunk in episode 4, and he was trying to have a conversation with her at the time, but she told him it wasn't a good time to talk. So he decided to go to sleep on the couch, and when he went to his bedroom the next following morning, he saw Will, Carlton, and Ashley in there with some breakfast for him and Aunt Viv because it was their wedding anniversary. And Will, Carlton, and Ashley already knew what time it was, bro. They knew that Uncle Phil and Aunt Vivian was having issues with each other. As soon as they stepped out of Uncle Phil and Aunt Vivian's bedroom, them two started arguing with each other, and Will, Carlton, and Ashley were just standing outside their bedroom door listening to the whole argument. But later on in the episode, while Aunt Vivian was at work, the goddamn taco man that she met in episode 3 decided to pop up at her job in this episode, trying to figure out why Aunt Viv was liking all his photos on his Instagram account. And Aunt Viv told him it wasn't nothing that serious. She like, bro, that wasn't me, that was my homegirls. Like, we was kicking it at the club last night, and before she could even finish her sentence, he interrupted her and told her, like, bro, I already know what time it is. You was talking about me to your homegirls when you was at the club with them. You showed them my Instagram account, and shit, it is what it is. And the crazy thing about this is, this nigga decided to bring Aunt Viv some lunch in this episode and have a lunch date with her. But while they was at Aunt Vivian's job having this little lunch date or whatever, Uncle Phil popped up with some flowers trying to take Aunt Vivian out for lunch. And Aunt Viv was shocked that Uncle Phil popped up at her job. Like, how you ain't expect your husband to pop up at your job on your wedding anniversary to do something nice for you? Like, Aunt Viv was low-key moving dumb as hell in this episode. Like, why did you think your husband would not pop up to your job on your wedding anniversary to do something nice for you? Like, that's stupid as hell. But Uncle Phil wasn't really paying it no mind. He let it be known to Aunt Viv that he was just trying to take her out for lunch. But once she saw that she was there having a lunch date with Taco Man, he decided to dip out. He ain't tricked. He kept it G, and that's the time that he was on throughout the remaining episode, to be honest, because once Aunt Viv got home from work, he had her dress laid out with the high heels and everything. And Aunt Viv was shocked about this. She like, bro, you ain't trying to talk about what happened today? And he like, nah, I ain't tripping off that. Like, I trust you. Like, Uncle Phil was really keeping it G throughout the remaining of this episode, to be honest. But later on in the episode, when he was at dinner with Aunt Viv, he did keep it 100 with her and let her know how he been feeling lately. And she did too. Aunt Viv told Uncle Phil that she liked the way that the taco man been looking at her and all this stuff. Uncle Phil admitted that he liked the attention that Erica has been giving him lately. Like, they both came clean about how they've been feeling lately. And they both admitted that life has been getting in the way of their marriage. And moving forward, they both agreed that they need to prioritize their marriage. And they agreed upon that, and right after this, they made up, they forgave each other, and they enjoyed their wedding anniversary. But right before the episode ended, your boy Uncle Phil did send an email to Erica and let it be known to her that he's ending their business relationship and cutting ties with her for good. And I can't wait to see Erica's reaction about this, because I'm pretty sure she gonna be upset about this. I already know she gonna have some words for your boy Uncle Phil about this, but if I was Uncle Phil, I wouldn't give a two dams, goddammit. Now, moving on to Will and Carlton. We saw Will and Carlton come up with a play in this episode to get a rapper by the name of Pony Rich to advertise their Blackccess business on his Instagram account so they could sell all of their merch. Because we all know in episode 4, Jazz T-Shirt Connect hooked Will and Carlton up with 1,000 shirts, but he only gave them 7 days to pay him his money. So while Will and Carlton was at work, Will found out that Pony Rich was going to be pulling up to the country club for a celebrity pickleball event that was taking place there. So Will and Carlton went to go talk to a lady by the name of Miss Tina, who was in charge of the event, and she agreed to let Will and Carlton help out with the event, only if Will beats her in a tennis match. Which he did. That was no problem at all. I don't know why the hell she would even challenge Will to a tennis match, to be honest. But she did, and she ended up losing, so she gave Will and Carlton a job at the event. So while they was at the event, Will ended up running into Jackie at the event. And Jackie had some words for Will in this episode because she ain't like the way how Will just sat there and let her get disrespected by Lisa and not do anything about it. And she let that be known to Will in this episode. Will didn't really say much. She like, damn, bro, like, I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lisa was just tripping out. She ain't never act like that. But Jackie was not trying to hear any of that shit. She like, bro, it is what it is. I gotta go back to work. Get the fuck off my golf cart. It's over with now, but I just know moving forward, I know you're not gonna have my back and stand up for me when I'm being disrespected. But that wasn't the case at all, because while they was kicking it at the event, some weirdo was trying to push up on Jackie and he was doing the most, and Will had to step in and check dude for being a weirdo. But he ended up getting in trouble for it by Miss Tina. She was tripping on Will about that. She like, I know the guests could be rude sometimes, but you gotta chill, bro. Like, go take a break and relax. And this pissed me off because Will wasn't the aggressor. He was literally standing up for Jackie and trying to make sure that she wasn't getting touched on by that weirdo. And the crazy thing is, as soon as this happened, Rich Pony ended up walking into the event, and Will had to go take a break and relax. Like, that was some BS, bro. That was some BS, to be honest. But shout out to Jackie, though. She a real one for sure, because she knew Will was trying to get close to Rich Pony to see if it's possible if Rich Pony could advertise him and Carlton's business on his Instagram account. So after the event ended, Jackie pulled up on Will in the golf cart, bringing Pony Rich to Will so Will could have a conversation with him about Blackccess and whether or not if Pony Rich could promote it on his Instagram account. And with the help of Jackie, Will and Carlton was able to lock in his deal with Pony Rich. Pony Rich liked Blackccess and the meaning behind it, and he decided to promote it on his Instagram account, which helped Carlton and Will sell out all the merch that they needed to sell out so they could pay back Jazz T-Shirt Connect. And after watching episode 5, I feel like a lot of people owe Jackie an apology, to be honest. Because there's some people out there that be getting on Jackie and feel like Jackie shouldn't be messing with Will and feel like Lisa is the better female for Will, which I get, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own opinion at the end of the day, and I respect it. But at the same time, ever since Will and Carlton started their own business, Jackie has been helping out a lot when it comes to Will and Carlton trying to promote their business. Like, she's been doing way more compared to Lisa, to be honest. She sold about 36 shirts for Will and Carlton in episode 3, and she just set up a way for them to interact with Pony Rich to get him to promote their business on his Instagram account. Like, Jackie has been doing a lot for Will and Carlton lately when it comes to them trying to promote their business. And I feel like we got to give Jackie her credit for this, because at the end of the day, bruh, she's literally taking time out of her day to help Will and Carlton out with their business. And her and Will is not together. Like, come on now, bruh. We got to give her some grace. But like I said earlier in the video, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. But after watching this episode, oh yeah, I definitely feel like Jackie is the better female for Will, to be honest. Now, in this episode, we saw your boy Jeffrey confront Frederick in this episode about the stuff that he been on lately when it comes to him having a burner phone and him calling an unknown number that's in London. Like, your boy Jeffrey pressed Frederick about this, because he ended up following Frederick in this episode to the beach after Frederick told him he was going to a Q club or something like that. And Jeffrey told Frederick straight up, he know that he been moving shiesty lately. He like, bruh, every night around midnight, you go in the bathroom and you call somebody from London, and you also turn on the faucet in the bathroom to make sure that I don't hear your conversation. Like, you ain't slick, bruh. You ain't slick at all, and I'm not stupid. So what's going on with you, bruh? And Frederick was over here telling Jeffrey that, oh, I made a promise to not tell the person that I'm in contact with about you and all this stuff. And Jeffrey ain't trying to hear none of that. He like, bruh, I don't care what what you're talking about, and I don't care what you got to say. You go take me to this person that you've been in contact with from London. And that's what Frederick did. Frederick took him to the location where he was going to meet this anonymous person at, and come to find out, this anonymous person that Frederick was meeting up with was his mother, who goes by the name of Penelope, who was also Jeffrey's ex-wife. And Frederick called his mama and told her that he was in danger and he needs her to come to LA, which is the reason why she's in LA in the first place. So while Jeffrey and Penelope was talking, we found out that Jeffrey left his family's safety in the hands of a guy by the name of Roman. Back when he was in London, I guess Roman was Jeffrey's friend when he was in London. And Roman was supposed to look after Frederick and Penelope for Jeffrey, but according to Penelope, Roman got arrested right after Jeffrey left London. And with Jeffrey not being around to protect her and Frederick, she decided to put up their son for adoption so Frederick could be safe. But right after this conversation took place between Jeffrey and Penelope, Jeffrey ended up having another conversation with Frederick later on in the episode because Frederick didn't like the fact that Jeffrey told his mom to go back to London. And Frederick felt like if his mom is not welcome at Jeffrey's house, then he shouldn't be staying there. And he told Jeffrey that if he had to choose between him or her, he's going to choose his mom at the end of the day. So with Jeffrey wanted to keep his son safe and keep him in LA instead of having him go back to London and possibly get hurt by the threats that Jeffrey got out there, Jeffrey decided to let Penelope stay at his house with him and Frederick. But other than that, I ain't got too much else to say about this episode. Episode 5 was great. I will be dropping the episode 6 recap tomorrow, so stay on the lookout for that. If you like this video that I uploaded and created, hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm. Hit that post bell notification button to get updated on all content I post on my channel, and leave your comments and theories down below in the comment box. I'm gonna get at y'all later. Much love to everybody that's been supporting me and rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. Y'all take care, y'all be safe, and God bless.